Hey everyone! In the last video, we had some ideas for how you might design your beaches, so be sure to go check that out if you have not already. In this video, we're going to put together a really nice interior design. Well, kinda. You'll see what I mean. Let's head inside and up to the second floor. Okay, so my island is mostly nature or like a forest themed, so I really wanted to add to my island was a star lookout, stargazing, like hangout spot. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the galaxy flooring and the starry sky wallpaper. Ooh, okay, this is gonna look really nice. Alright, so the vibe we're going for here is like a rooftop or like a deck lookout spot. So maybe like you're hanging out on the back porch in like a warm summer night, something like that. So what we're going to do first is take this 3-piece custom pattern, then you're gonna want to select display here and then select tile mat. That'll place it on the ground. This is the same deck pattern that we used in our beach design video. I use this pattern literally all over my island. I'll have the code for you in the description below as well as on the screen. So if you go into editing mode, you can move and rotate these tiles, but unfortunately you're unable to duplicate them like if you were playing the Happy Home DLC. And if you can, and I'm a doofus, please let me know in the comments, because that would have saved me a ton of time. Okay, so we finished the 2,500 piece puzzle, and now we have a pretty decent sized deck with some space to place some items, however you want to kind of lay them out. Now I wanted to add a bit of railing to the deck because you don't want it to just feel like you could pretty much walk off the edge and fall off. So we can't use fencing inside, unfortunately. So for this build, I went with log stakes instead. They still have a pretty natural woodsy feel to them and actually line up pretty nicely with the deck. So it'll give you a nice solid border all the way around. Alright, so now that we got the railing all set up, we're going to want to make this spot nice and cozy, so we need somewhere to sit. I personally like the log extra long sofa, which you can of course customize however you would like. I just kept them the default wood style and changed the cushions a little, just to keep it pretty simple. Now typically when I'm doing interior design, I don't like to cut off doorways because I feel like it doesn't really make much logical sense, but for this build I didn't really feel like it took too much away from the design, as we can still move pretty freely in and out of the room, so it didn't really bother me. I also try pretty hard not to have my designs feel too symmetrical, but didn't mind using the same couch and the ironwood low table on each side up here. Okay, so we got a couple places to sit. Now when you come up here, you're most likely coming up here at nighttime, so we need to get some nice mood lighting going, maybe some candles. I really like the oil lamps because I feel like they give a nice cozy feel. Plus, they keep the mosquitoes away. I actually don't know that. I just made that up. But they do look really nice and give off a really cool glow at night. Or maybe you want to come upstairs, play a little guitar, look at the stars, maybe bring a date. Ooh la la. Now I really wanted to use the campfire DIY here, but I feel like it wouldn't make much sense having an open fire directly on the deck, because the deck would get ruined, of course. So I went with every Animal Crossing designer's favorite item, the fire pit, because it always fits perfectly in the spot where we would like to place it. No, it doesn't. But it looks really nice here. So I just threw some nice cute little firewood next to it. It's a nice little filler item. Of course, we gotta have some plants out here because we want to feel really close to nature. And now it's actually looking pretty nice. Maybe you're thinking, Blaine, I don't really like the woods or the forest very much. To which I would say, well, thanks for making it this far into the video. So maybe you're not outdoorsy or woodsy. Maybe you want your TikTok or your Instagram followers to think you go outside all the time and not just to and from your car. Throw a ring light down out here, who cares? They won't know the difference. And look how beautiful you look. Yes, take the pic, post it on the line, throw hash brown I love nature on it, GG's. Okay, now if you really wanted to spice it up a bit, we do still have some room in the front of the design, so I went ahead and threw some Sagittarius fragments down just to give it that extra little bit of color. Now with the 2.0 update, we can of course change the color of the lighting of the room. If you wanted, you could give it a little hint of blue, and I don't think it will look too bad. Also with the 2.0 update, you can add a soundscape if you'd like. Now I really wanted to use maybe a mole cricket or a cicada for this room. There's not really a good spot to hide the cage with the room that we have left in the design. You could play a forest soundscape, maybe the jungle soundscape would work in here. You could even bring out a radio and play some forest life if you want. Now you can't hear the game, so I'll play some crickets for you. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, share with your friends, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, what you would like to see me do in the future. If you do a similar build, don't forget to tag me in your posts. My socials will be down in the description below, and I'd love to see what you come up with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace!